Hello, good afternoon. We have got here a music box. I don't really know a lot about the make or model of this particular one, but one of the things that I'm looking at doing over the year is actually trying to restore music boxes. Now, a lot of people are buying old vintage products online from places such as Amazon and eBay, and what they're doing is obviously upcycling the products. Some people are trying to endeavour to restore them back to how they would have been originally, and other people are taking the opportunity to upcycle products to make them more saleable as a second-hand upcycled item. One of the main problems that puts people off from buying a lot of vintage products is actually the darkening of the wood, because of the staining that is used with a lot of vintage items. So you get your classic shabby chic style where chalk paint is used a lot nowadays, and then things that are a bit more garish and out there. A lot of the times, basically, just to remove any of the lacquer or staining that they've used on any of the wood would just basically be to sand this back lightly and to use natural wood products such as wax or linseed oil, which are two of the things that I would be looking at using to restore this item. Now, this is actually quite a sweet little item. I believe the type of music box this is what they call a chalet. I'm not 100% sure whether all of the windows would have had shutters on them. You can see that they've made the effort to put in some floral imagery here. It looks like they've been painted on as opposed to be stuck. You've got here the little balcony that goes all the way around to another door of the chalet. The main problem I've had with a lot of music boxes is actually the hinges. I did a music box last year, and because the hinges are actually built into the music box, if I open it up inside, I should be able to show you a little bit more clearly. It's actually inlaid into the wood, which is here. And what ended up happening with one of my other music boxes that I basically tried to restore is there was a section of wood that basically had just disappeared where the hinges were, because they are actually secured in and built into the wood with these small, I believe they're called tap-in screws, pins. I'm trying to find out more information about this and how to remove them safely and securely if they needed to be replaced. With this box, they don't need to be replaced. Looking at the hinge itself, it seems to be in really good working order. The box hasn't warped in any way to prevent it from closing. The only problem with this box, sadly, is that the music box inside no longer works. What would have happened is there's a little lever here. If I press it, you can see that it goes up and down. So when you would have wound the box up from the base, it would have opened up the lid, and as this counter lever here moves, this little, I don't know what it's called, would spin round in order to make the pins, which is what I'm going to call them, so I don't know the technical term yet, would have moved this small barrel in order to play some music. Now this one seems to play what is called a traditional waltz, which is actually written on the bottom of the music box, which the previous owner has kindly left for you to see. So my plan is to restore this music box, and I have taken some before and after photographs, and what we will do is see how I can go about restoring this item and then hopefully passing it on to somebody new that may be interested in purchasing it from me at a later date. If you have any questions or queries, please follow my YouTube clip.